Right, so this one is just a general topic, mate. It's not real. It's a theory that has been going along for years and years and years, and there's even been more fuel added to the fire this year. We've just discussed it briefly in one of the previous podcasts, and it is the prospect of us not being the only beings in the universe. That there's something else out there. Aliens is what we're on about here, boys. Literally, all I have down here is Men in Black, UFO, Navy video, and Area 51.
Okay. I'm going to start off by saying I don't believe we're alone. I think it's one of those things where if you look, especially the Navy video that came out, I feel like you kind of have to slowly accept. Like, maybe you don't accept it outright, maybe you don't think this or maybe you don't think that, but I feel like slowly but surely you kind of have to understand that, okay, we are surely not the only ones here. Like, this, if you think about how big, like people say all the time, how big the galaxy is. Like, we can't, like, there's no way, the amount of planets.
Think about the odds of us being the only ones
It's
alone.
surely like point, like.
Yeah, 0, 0, fucking. Yeah, it's
point.
0.000.
Not even zeros, just point.
But yeah, I absolutely agree with you. But there's so much in this topic. Obviously, even in the three things I mentioned, Men in Black. There's been lots of videos that have come out of them over the years.
Are fucking freaky.
They're weird. Have you seen? I think one of the most famous ones has got to be that one where there's the boys that come into the fucking hotel.
Yes, that's the one I saw, and it is fucking weird, man.
Featureless face, tall, 7 foot. Fucking.
Did not like that at all.
I hope they don't turn up at our fucking front gate.
Well, this is the thing, then.
Allegedly, possibly, maybe we're not.
Very much underlined this one.
Yeah, we're not. We don't want to get killed.
Yeah,
but.
Please.
Yeah, that Navy video that came out recently, basically legitimizing a UFO.
pretty damn clear. Like, even the reactions.
Yeah, seemed fairly legit. Like
it's not like they just found a fighter pilot.
Yeah.
Just flying around and they're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How fast is that going? Like, it's. I don't know, man. I feel like it's too.
Do you reckon the government know more than they're letting on?
Facts.
When it comes to aliens?
100%. I fully believe that, like, people like to keep you in a bubble, which is fine. I can understand the logic behind that, because sometimes, like I said, ignorance is bliss. But if you want to know, I feel like you should be allowed to know. Like, again, what I've just said is very much just, it's not fact. But I feel like, there is a lot of things that don't add up. If that makes sense. Like, you look to America, for instance, like there's like things like crash sites and like, oh, this was just something else. We're never really given a full picture, I don't think, on proper.
Yeah. They definitely keep us out of the loop. But do you think that's to do with like say the government came out and just said, right, folks, Area 51, we're actually keeping some fucking aliens in there. Do you think that would be people would freak? People would fucking freak, and we'd probably be getting something similar to what we're getting now over in the US with like fucking
free the aliens.
Literally, like, I think genuinely,
I say that
people would panic. People would panic and lose their shit. So, do you think on that sense, it's right that they are keeping this down, or are they slowly, like with that Navy video, is that their way of slowly starting to feed us little nuggets of information here, so that when the big revelation does come, that boys, we've been studying aliens in Area 51, that it won't be as big a shock. They're kind of softening the blow by feeding us little bits and pieces here and there, and that Navy video being probably the biggest nugget of information we've gotten so far. Do you think that's their mindset?
I feel like I said, like, in some cases ignorance is bliss, and that they probably are aware, like you said, that especially after that whole Area 51 Naruto thing,
The raid of Area 51.
Yeah, like they know that if they were to announce that now, people would storm. They probably would fucking be ruined.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they definitely would. I think though, well, I will say this is that I believe that if, like, obviously you're saying that if they're keeping aliens captive or whatever, I feel like they can't have done too much wrong, because I feel like, now again, this could be a bit of a wild statement, but I feel like if we were doing something bad to, say, an alien, or we had captured aliens against our will or whatever, I feel like we would have maybe slightly been attacked.
Maybe slightly died.
Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit, a few unusual instances would have occurred.
Yeah, like I'm not saying that they're keeping like aliens captive, but maybe they've found like body parts or something, or
trade, like,
parts of UFOs. Like maybe they're just keeping stuff in there that need to be examined. But what if like aliens have taken a look at Earth and gone, do you know what? There's actually not that much going on down there.
Do you know what, mate? I fully agree with you on that.
Because maybe they're like a far higher level of intelligence than us.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it's like when you see a fucking... This is going to sound so stupid. It's like when you see a bug, right? We're obviously bigger than them. They're at their own thing. We're going to go, you know what?
Just let them do his thing. Yeah.
You know, there's no point ruining their life. They are already miles behind us.
Yeah.
Let's leave them at it. Like, I feel like if an alien was to come now, let's just say an alien lands right this second in Earth, it's probably going to go around and think, it's a bit shit.
Yeah, it's like, this is like, I've gone back fucking millions of years.
This is essentially their medieval times.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, we are... It's a funny thing as well, like, we were, like, do you remember back in the day, like, people were saying, like, oh, 1999, probably in 2020, we'll have, like, you know, flying cars, cities on the fucking moon and stuff. Realistically, how far off are we from
fucking
that?
Hundreds of years, probably.
So far off that, like, and to think there's another species out there that are probably
not only mastered that, but like built on it as well.
And not only that, but built multiple.
Yeah,
and it probably advancing that already. Like,
that kind of what you said there kind of resonated with me, because it reminds me of like the pyramids.
Yeah,
and people question how they were built back in the day, and a lot of people are led to believe that they were built by aliens. Because there's no way humans could have done that.
I'm going to say this now. There's no fuck. Have you seen, like, if you've actually seen, like, the pyramids, like, you get a picture, like, and it looks, oh, it's fucking tiny. If you actually walk right up to the pyramid, the blocks are probably about half that wall, and literally half down again.
Yeah.
There's no, I don't care what people say, like, oh, they had a good pulley system.
Yeah.
You know, we used a bunch of sticks and we lifted it up about 20 men. Fuck that, man. There's no way that size of block was put up by...
How many men would you need to carry that?
We're talking about a nation.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
And even at that, how are you going to find something that's strong enough?
If you had humans starting building that back in the day, they'd probably still be going.
Yeah. There's no fucking way. Like, I don't know. Maybe we're, you know, we're trying to big it, but like I feel like I assume you agree as well.
Yeah.
There's no way, mate.
Not a lot, especially. I think even these days people would struggle a little bit, even with the technology and equipment we have now.
Yeah, again, talk about the size of the brick you're using. Like,
yeah, it's fuck.
What crane is carrying?
Nobody builds with that size of brick anymore. Like,
mate, no.
So for me, I think aliens definitely have visited Earth and definitely did build the fucking pyramids.
And look, do you know what? Fair play, boys.
And think of how long ago that was. Think of how technologically advanced they are as a species now.
Oh, stop!
Like they are light years ahead of us. If that's
literally light years.
I love how it's gone from we're not even questioning if they're real at this point. It's literally
saying it's real.
We're saying it's real. Not only is it real, they're fucking so much better than us.
Play the clip at the start, like, oh, this is not fact. This is not. Aliens are real. There's no way that humans built these pyramids.
It's no longer allegedly, possibly, maybe.
You know what, lads? We are like, again, like, we'll step it back. We'll step it back a bit. These are just our opinions, but I'd say you and me strongly are of the opinion. So we're not saying that it's true and we've been there, because we haven't. Unless Kelly's telling me something he knows that I don't. He just raised his eyebrow at the camera. That's a bit concerning. But no, I feel like definitely. I feel like in my opinion, and I assume yours as well, they do exist. And I don't feel like I have a bigger problem as I do. Like, I don't have a problem with it as much as other people do.
Yeah.
Other people probably are there like
Shitting themselves.
yeah, like people come like, oh, they're gonna fucking come down and invade. Man, why? What's the point? You think about it, like, if they have their own planet with their own shit, why would they want...
Probably with better resources, as we said, better fucking...
And think about, again, how many planets are out there with, like, twice the resources and less of the combat. There's no... You think about, like, I don't know, probably... I feel like there's some resource on, like, the moon or Mars or something like that they probably would want... Again, I'm sorry, I'm being a bit stupid saying that because I don't actually know. But let's just say, for argument's sake, there's something on the moon that is, like, a natural resource to them.
Yeah.
Why are they going to come, realistically, to Earth to get into a conflict situation with us if they can just go to the moon, bish bash bosh, get their shit and fuck off home? You're talking about maybe like one spaceship versus like sending a fucking fleet to wipe us out.
Yeah.
What is the point?
Yeah.
What is the point?
Unless one day they just come down and see Trump and all them pricks and just get
But if he wants to
pissed
do
off.
that, then yeah. Well,
They'd be well within their right to do that.
Remember, if you weren't here last time, 100 subscribers on the ShiteTalk podcast to see a music video by myself and Kelly. Not just a music video, but we are going
An original song!
Exactly. We are going to write a song. We are going to get